His man, Thug Life.
Appreciate it.
All day. And I can show you. But he just said Thug Life.
Trying to show your tat.
To the soldiers. Thug Life.
You say hug a thug and you might not get mugged.
Tyrone Parker is the co-founder of Alliance of Concerned Men, a DC organization that works with gangs and inner-city youths. Today he's working with kids in Clay Terrace, where a major shooting happened a couple months back.
It is better to give these kids love, concern, and something to do to entertain their spirit than to leave them alone.
Starting in 1991, the Alliance has comprised 85% of ex-cons. Tyrone, who has been on parole for almost 40 years and who has had a son killed in a drive-by shooting, started the organization with his friends to reach out to young kids. Using their experience on the streets, they have negotiated truces between gangs, which still stand today. Cut is one of his people that work with the kids in the neighborhoods.
That's the man that he gonna be talking to, that they're gonna take him out to talk to the kids. Cut's doing the work out in Clay Terrace. Him and Dewan. Is Weber Dewan around?
Nah, he already over.
Cut, who's also known as Tyreek or Ak, depending on the circles he is in, is trying to bring me to meet the crew he's been working with in the neighborhood, and it's not so easy.
We ain't talking about no crime or nothing like that. Ain't nobody coming around there like we with the court. This ain't no police thing, man. I'm on paper, Slim. Stop trying to think somebody's setting you up.
Tyrone brings in people like Tyreek, who have experience on the streets. Currently on parole, or as they say, on papers, Tyreek gets special permission from his parole officer just to go into the neighborhoods. And Clay Terrace, in the northeast where we're going, has seen a lot of violence in the last couple of months.
In the Clay Terrace area, they had a major shooting over there about close to 2 months ago. 5 individuals got shot about 4 p.m. in the afternoon. And I've been working with the young guys ever since that shooting over there, me and my colleague, Dewan.
With 85 rounds spent and 2 people left dead, Tyreek and his partner, Dewan, have been working in Clay Terrace building trust with the community for months. And they don't let just anybody in. Tyreek is cut from the same cloth and can relate to them, as well as steer them away from a life of crime.
Yeah, I mean, I basically pull from my own experiences. I figure that's the best teacher that you can have. You know what I mean? I've been out in the street, you know, I mean, I done a little bit of everything out here. You know, I mean, I carried the guns and, I mean, I sold the drugs.
Out in this asphalt courtyard is where one of the victims of the shooting died, in Clay Terrace. Here the crew CT3, as they are known, live.
We in the war zone. And we just trying to live it. We trying to live it. That's what we is. We trying to live it.
It is these guys that Alliance for Concerned Men are trying to reach out to and help. Some of the guys didn't want to be seen, so they covered their faces.
They become the antidote. They become the component that can help to circumvent future crime, and as well as future crime, also nourish their own families and their communities at the same time.
We can get the proper people over here that we can do that type of stuff. We can't do that right now. We're not getting no funding, man. So desperate times call for desperate measures. This is what we need for y'all to help us. We've been over here for 2 months helping you. That's what I've been doing.
Juice, who is 18, showed me a few of his crew's signs. He has lived here his entire life, and his grandma, who Tyreek says hi to, has been here since the 60s. Along with offering his guidance to them, Tyreek organizes outings, like to Georgetown basketball games, as well as haircuts.
Living my life as a hustler. My job as a thug is to pull a plug on you busters. Living in pain. Most of my life I've been insane. Going through this pain with intentions to blow brains. Could you believe it? Lil Damo, the menace to society. Little Afghanistan.
Whatever you want like that.
Why do you call it Little Afghanistan?
Classified information, man. I ain't putting that on camera. Trying to take me to my program?
But this program is being run on pure grit, as Tyreek says. Its funding ended 2 months ago, and Tyreek has been working for nothing. Only his general concern for the guys and his allegiance to seeing them persevere keeps him going.
Watch your mouth.
Watch your mouth, man. It's crazy, man. So crazy.
With a clear sense of brotherly love, they have each other, and Damo makes it clear who he thinks is neglecting his neighborhood.
Man, if any, you not doing nothing.
Ain't doing
Nothing at all. I've only seen you around here once.
At 24, with 2 kids, Damo and some of the other guys are looking for jobs that can get them off the street. Tyreek who is looking for funding, still provides them with support and guidance.
They're looking for, basically just a way out. You know, they just looking for a way to provide for their families and for themselves to where they ain't got to worry about looking over their shoulder.
And Demo has plans to better his situation.
I'm trying to get my GED. After I get my GED, try to go to a school majoring in computer science, and after that, just get money. That's it. Like I said, just because we in the hood don't mean we think like we in the hood. You feel me? Like, you got your street smarts, you got your school smarts. Half of us around here was honor roll students at one point in time. The streets just change you. The streets can change anybody. The streets can change you.
Hey, Juice, let me get that bet, Juice. Huh? Oh, yeah.